Hello everyone and welcome to this Pick a Card reading with me, Rebecca Meisel. Today we're going to be diving into that theme of what is it that you need to know at this time. We're going to leave this reading really nice and open for our guides and our ancestors to come through, and so I can channel these messages nice and concisely for you. And we're going to just set that intention to welcome in your spirit team and family so they can really be present. And if you want to yourselves, take a moment to just tune in and welcome your guides as well. And let's dive in, my friends. So we're going to start with you guys in group one. Let's see what important messages are coming through for you guys at this time. And let's just give this a nice little shuffle and see what wants to come through for you. So what does group number one need to know, Spirit? It's funny, nothing wants to come out. Maybe this is kind of how you're feeling. This is interesting, like no answers are being given. Oh, that's hilarious because this was the actual top card. So am I willing? Let's give this one a read. Okay, you're on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Today's soul's action: be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra: it's possible. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's pop this card here to the side. So am I willing? Let's get a little bit more information. I want to pull these angel number cards. Okay, we have number 2, I am diplomatic. You have great talents for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. Wow, interesting. Let's get some more information. What's going on with group 1, please? Woo! Okay, I feel like it's those two. Okay, so we have make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with confidence and knowing you have a better and brighter days ahead. Aww. Okay, next card we have when there are questions you need assistance with, go inward. Sit with yourself. Meditate on the question. Ask for our help also. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. Okay, that's lovely. Let's pull an angel card. Okay, we have communication with Archangel Gabriel. This just made me feel like heart communication. That just kind of popped right in there. So heart communication. Okay, let's get some more information. I want to pull this deck. This is going on for group pile 1. Okay. Light codes, travel awaits you. Ooh, this is very cool and looks so much emphasis on the third eye here. Might be literal travel for you guys as well. Okay, that makes me want to pull this deck. Oh, I'm missing some. Whoops. Come here, you. Here. Okay. Whoa, okay. We have make waves. Ooh, this is cool. This also made me think of like traveling to new heights as well. So maybe we're getting a lot of spiritual expansion and growth. And this card's really cool because once again, we're talking about authenticity with this card, making waves, doing things your way. Okay, what else? Whoa, confidence. Oh, I love these cards. They're so cute. Reconsider your commitments. Okay, and what else coming through? Come here. We have elevate your energy. And then we have it's time to stop procrastinating. Okay. These two, actually, no. Sorry guys, I'm just picking out the decks I want to pull here. Yeah, that one feels good, and this one feels good. Okay. What else do we need to know for group 1, please? Okay. Earth Angel. Beautiful. I think I said group 2, didn't I? Sorry, group 1. God box. Ears chakras. Are you listening? Indigo. So this is all about the indigo children. So maybe you are an indigo child or resonate with that. Here to share your gifts with the world. Okay, we have these two together. Detox your friendships. Cooperation instead of competition. Ooh, interesting. It is safe for you to receive. Bountiful nature. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I like to pull all the cards first, and then I like to get into the channeling. So decide. Grandparent. You have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. Well, I love that for you guys. That's lovely. Okay, and let's grab this final deck. Whoa, that one was kind of coming out there. Let's see what else. Group. Oh, yeah. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all your tomorrows. And then Kuan Yin with compassion. Release judgment about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Huh. Okay, and the bottom of this deck, I put it down in an interesting way. So that was definitely coming out. Oh, okay, we got 2 here. So you believe in yourself and imagine. Very cool. Okay, so let's pop those to the side. Okay, I feel like we've got plenty to work with. I'm going to grab a surprise card just randomly, and then we're going to pop that into my angel number deck. I just have to pull it out, or book rather. Whoops, hold on a second there, friends. Okay, let's grab our angel number. So we have 846. Your angels are encouraging you to be aware of your own body and energy at this time. Self-awareness is key to increasing self-worth and connection. Okay, we're gonna pop this in as a surprise card, and we'll check that out at the end of the reading. Okay, let me just pop this to the side. Okay. So friends, now that I'm a little bit more organized, let's dive into your reading. Okay, so first off, and most foremost, I really want to talk about the main message that keeps really coming through here, which is connect with your heart. Connect with your higher self. That seems to be really coming through here. Like as soon as I pull this communication card, that's immediately what was really coming through very strongly. Is a lot of you are going through some sort of challenge that is requiring you to pick and choose, that is requiring some sort of decision, and maybe you feel at a crossroads, and they're showing me that, like, how do I make this decision, or how do I shape this next chapter of my life? But they're also showing your head spinning. So maybe you're feeling like there's just too much commotion at this time. There's too much going on at this time, and it's really challenging you to get a grounded answer. And they're kind of showing me, like, when they tell you an answer, you immediately go back to the confusion. Like, is that the right decision? Even though you know in your heart what is right for you. And some of you haven't gone in enough to decipher what that is yet. So I'm really hearing, if you're facing a decision right now, you need to ask your higher self. You need to be going into your soul. You need to be going into your heart and asking those questions, because the answer will be very clear. And for some of you, it's like crystal clear what you need to be doing. And it's funny because they're kind of showing me like fluff around the decision. And maybe these are distractions. Maybe these are the chaos of the day. And they're kind of showing me that, with the reconsider your commitments, it makes me feel like there's a lot that's surrounding what you really want to do. So some of you, of course, this is going to be different for each of you because you're all on different journeys, but the message is kind of the same. But what I am really hearing for most of you is it's time to remove the fluff or the distractions. And maybe this is what on this card on it's time to stop procrastinating is really coming to, because that's interesting. They're showing me a pressure cooker. So maybe you're feeling under pressure. You're feeling like, I gotta make a choice. I gotta make a decision. I can't wait any longer. Okay. And maybe that's true. Maybe you're feeling intuitively this push that you have to make a choice. And that really is coming through strong here. But what they're kind of showing me is all these negative sides to this situation. And I'm just kind of hearing like the situation you're in is in fact perfect for you, because it's prompting all this negativity that you're carrying inside yourself, inside your fields. So we have the Elevate Your Energy card. This is so interesting to me because it's really making this clear that this situation is literally like poking the bear. It's like bringing out all the frustrations, all the angst, all the disbelief that you have about yourself and your capabilities. And woo, that's hitting hard. So a lot of you haven't discovered your real truth yet. And they're kind of showing me this. Like some of you had an idea of who you were, an idea of what you stood for, but it was all based on a lot of your hurt, a lot of your past experiences. But you've changed, you've grown, and they're kind of showing me how certain things you're doing are not resonating for you anymore. And maybe that's also bringing more angst for you because you're like, I used to love this. Why don't I love this anymore? Or this used to be my thing and I really wanted to do this. But now maybe your dreams have changed. Maybe things have shifted and you're not giving yourself the opportunity to explore other options. Because they're kind of showing me how you've placed all your eggs in one basket, but they're meant to be many other options and choices for you. And they want you to make the right one, the one that's actually in harmony with who you are now, the choice that resonates most with who you are as an individual, as a soul. So you're being pulled in multiple directions, and this is adding to the confusion, but there is a method to the madness, okay? And that's exactly what I'm hearing is like you've been placed in this situation for a powerful reason, and that is to get in touch with your soul. That is to get in touch with your true heart's desires so you can choose a path that is most fulfilling for you. So I am hearing maybe you haven't felt like you've been getting clarity or answers, but that is because your guides are like, look, we can't hand deliver this to you. You have to go in and you have to discover this for yourself. So you're not alone. We have the grandparent card. We have this loved one who is constantly with you. Now, this could be a specific loved one, but this could also just be a spirit guide. I really take this card with a grain of salt because it just, to me, it just makes me think of a loving guide. This is how your guides see you. They want to support you. They want to be your cheerleaders, and they're there for you. Okay, so please don't feel abandoned throughout this challenge. You are so supported and so loved, and they're trying to get this guidance to you. But they really want you to start considering yourself and your own power, and to see the possibilities that are there for you. You know, this light codes and travel awaits you. Like, this is really making me think of like expansion and being willing to survey and travel and see things differently, because that's what travel does for us. It opens our eyes to new ways of living. It opens up our perspectives to a whole new world than the one we're used to. So that's exactly what I'm seeing is relevant here. You are expanding, you are growing, and you have to be willing to flow with this change. You have to be willing to let go of who you were to be who you are to become. So I'm really hearing it's important for you to go in and clear any energies, any vibrations, any cords that need to be cut or severed to your former identity, to the things, the distractions, the hurts, the pains, whatever is holding you back from seizing this new chapter for yourself. So I'm actually hearing like it's not as bad as you think, okay? Once you clear the space, you clear the energies, I'm hearing a lot of clarity is going to come because you're removing what is confusing you. And what is mainly confusing you is your own hurt, is your own pain, okay? So maybe you're suffering with a lot of self-doubt, okay? That seems to be really relevant here. That seems to be coming through quite strongly. You know, doubting your ability, doubting what you can do, really kind of having this low confidence where it's just like, I just don't know if I can do this. And they're just showing me someone who's terrified of making the wrong decision, making the wrong choice, facing consequences that are not good. You know, there's this fear of just making mistakes. But I'm really hearing like this is kind of a cover because you're trying to just protect yourself. And maybe that's been very relevant for you throughout your life. You've struggled with this belief system that you're not enough. And maybe the world has mirrored that to you, that story that's made you feel that way, right? So say as an example, every time you get a new job, you get put in the same position. You never get a raise. You never get to stand in the spotlight. Everyone else takes their glory, right? But you're stuck doing all the hard work. So they're kind of showing me this repetitive cycle happening and has happened. So no wonder you're scared. No wonder you're struggling. But this has got to go. This mentality for life that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that you're not powerful has got to go. That's your old belief system, my friend. That is not going to be the new one. That is not going to be who you are anymore. You are going to be buckling up. And that's so funny. I heard buckle up, buttercup. Like it's time to strap yourself in and go for a ride. It's time to take this adventure. Okay. It is time for you to make waves, my friends. So don't let this low confidence get to you. Okay. 949. That was the number on the clock here. That might be an angel number specific to some of you because for some reason I just paused an extra second on that number. So 949, maybe look it up. But I'm really hearing here, you are moving upwards and onwards and you're getting elevated in your relationship to trust because many of you are struggling with trusting the universe and the grand purpose of your life. A lot of you have felt alone in your journey. A lot of you have felt insignificant in your journey. But let me tell you, that will be no more. I'm really hearing that. You are starting to see you can trust the universe. You can trust the magic. You can even trust the hardships to be happening for you on your behalf to help you grow and expand. As hard as they are, I'm really hearing you don't have to be the victim to them anymore. You don't have to be the victim to this challenge. You don't have to be a victim to your fear. You are allowed to conquer them, and you can conquer them if you are willing. Okay, so you have to make this decision to choose yourself, to choose better for yourself. And I'm really hearing like no settling, okay? No settling. It's time to create the life of your dreams. So what is it going to take to get you there? What is it going to take for you to be in the spotlight, my friend? Because we have that you are an earth angel. We have that you are an indigo child. The indigo children specifically are very, very multi-talented. They're amazing healers. They're here to help people using their intuitive expression. So I'm hearing like, are you following your God-given gifts? Are you tapping into them? Are you using them? Are you giving them up because you're afraid? Okay, so don't give up. Don't give up your God-given gifts, okay? Don't give up on yourself. And to know that you can and you will achieve whatever it is you set out to achieve. So I'm really hearing in the meantime, you need to focus on completely removing the negativity around yourself in its entirety. So I'm hearing like this isn't toxic positivity here. This is actually going to the root of your wounds, your shadows, seeing them and filling them with light, filling them with so much love and compassion that they transform. So how can you do that every day? How can you pour love into your wounding? How can you give yourself protection, but compassion? Because I'm almost seeing like you becoming the older sibling and going, hey, I see you, I love you. Don't do that to yourself anymore. So you almost need to talk to yourself this way. When your wounded inner child comes out, you need to be that loving sibling or parent that comes in and was like, hey, don't do this to yourself. Let's not go down that road anymore, because we know where that road leads. We know where that path ends up, and it's nowhere that we want to be. We want to be in a place that's uplifting for us, that's positive for us, that loves us. And so I'm really seeing you create a loving environment for yourself, not only externally, but internally. So internally, is it a loving place for you to be? Are you feeling loved in your own relationship with self? And if not, how can you start pouring love into yourself? So I'm seeing like make a plan every day and release this energy of like you have to do something, because I'm really seeing like the commitments here and then also the cooperation instead of competition. Like I'm kind of seeing like you're constantly in competition with yourself. Like I constantly need to be better. I constantly need to be doing more. But it's like, can you drop that attitude? Can you instead move with an ease and grace? Can you instead fill your schedule and time with love, with space, with this ability to be at peace with yourself, have boundaries, have this grace that enters in? So I'm hearing some of you need to pray for ease and grace, because you're struggling with that. You're struggling with the slowdown. You're struggling with the choices. You're struggling with this pressure cooker you're putting yourself in. So release all that pressure. And they're just showing me the wind, like just flow. Just go with the breeze. It's okay to get swept up sometimes and just let life go where it's going to go. So release the pressure, release the fear, and put all your worries into this God box. That's what this card is all about, like giving your worries to God, giving your woes to God, and filling yourself up with support. And that's exactly what we have here with It's Safe for You to Receive and Bountiful Nature. Like what better mother is there than Earth itself, than what provides our needs, that provides our necessities. Earth provides us everything that we need. She's the ultimate mother. So how can you surround yourself in her? How can you allow yourself to feel the support of her during this time? So I'm seeing prioritize your root chakra as well. Be in nature, ground your essence, because you're feeling very scattered at this time and confused. So go to nature, go to Mother Earth, ask for her guidance, ask for her love and support, and you will receive it. And I'm really seeing like you're finally waking up to your worth, because before you were so estranged to it. Perhaps now you're still feeling estranged to your worth, but you are going to be changing that, and you're going to be receiving what you actually deserve now, which is so much goodness, my friends. So let's take a look at this final card. And review our angel numbers. So your angels are encouraging you to become aware of your own body and energy at this time. Self-awareness is key to increasing self-worth and connection. Yeah, so the self-awareness is really jumping out at me. This is a time to really get the big picture of your feelings, of repeat patterns, of cycles and shadows. And it's time to once more shine a light on them, give them some light, give them some love, and fill your vessel with as much compassion as possible. So I'm really seeing like fill your love cup right up right now, because this is going to really transform everything for you when you make decisions from that space of top up as opposed to not. Okay, so let's take a look at our surprise card. We have Isis with past life. Oh my camera doesn't want to focus. I apologize, friends. But this situation involves your past life memories. So yes, maybe there are some past lives that we need to go into. Maybe there are some former experiences we need to go into. Maybe some karma is at play here. So make sure you're going in and taking the time to release any of these karmic connections, see those patterns that are playing out in your life, and allow yourself to be free. This is a time for you to be really exploring yourself, my friends, and trusting the universe. So go in, spend time, do what you need to do. But I really feel like this next leg of your journey is going to be a beautiful one, because can you imagine how your life is going to look when you do release this for good, when you truly do see how worthy and how wonderful you are, when you're ready to actually claim the life that you truly want? It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So my friends, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Sending you so much love and light. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. So excited to see what wants to come through for you today, what message you need to know. Let's dive in. So I've got this beautiful Kyle Gray deck here. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit, and let's see what's coming through. Okay, so we've got our first two cards. We have Power and Intention. Okay, Strength and Guidance. Ooh, I love that. Okay, let's pop that there. Let's get a little bit more information. I want to pull some of these larger decks here. Okay, what's this going on for group 2? Okay, we've got Sacred Divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. Channel your knowledge. Critical judgment. Ooh, this is really making me think like higher self here. Channeling that wisdom. Beautiful. Actually, I want to pull one more. Clear and activate. Create sacred space. Ooh, these cards are so stunning. I just love this deck. Okay, let's pop this here. Beautiful. Okay. What else do we need here? Let's pull one of these. Okay, that was quick. Okay, this is awesome. Spiritual study is essential. Okay, this is hilarious because I really am feeling like your higher self coming through here. So you are on a path of great learning. You've already gained so much understanding from your spiritual encounters and experiences. But in order to become the teacher you were born to be, more study is required. Take time to dive into spiritual books and text. Study them carefully, for they are here to help you understand fully some of the processes you've experienced naturally. Activation. I am willing to learn in order to teach. Woo! Okay, I'm getting like big like upgrade energy here for you guys. This is so cool. Maybe you've been really feeling that. And I feel called to say too, like, in order to upgrade, sometimes we have to go through the toughest challenges. And I really feel like you've definitely learned through challenge. That's really coming through here. Okay, let's get some more information. Whoa, okie dokie. I feel like these cards are just flying forward for you. Maybe you're going to get a lot of clarity coming straight through here. Okay, intuition, inner wisdom. Oh my Lord. Okay, we have Patience through the darkness to the light. Ooh, look at that. I love how they have this beautiful symbolism here. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Okay, and then we have free spirit. Be your own person. Oh, stunning. Okay, cool. Very cool. This is, wow, all right. This is fabulous. I'm loving these vibes for you guys, group 2. What is going on here? Okay. Transformation. We got butterflies here. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Oh, this is so cool. Isolde, undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Oh my God. So much goodness here. Okay. Past life with Isis. The situation involves your past life memories. Ooh, okay, lots coming through here. Holy moly. Okay, hold your horses there, guys, because we gotta get more cards here. Okay, play. Love it. Giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. Yeah, that's so true. Listen. Okay, I feel like that one's a pretty straightforward one. Okay, let me grab, there's one deck that I am called to use. Oh, yes. There you are. Do the work. Okay. Oh my. All right. Let's just take all of these. Dreams of abundance. Okay. Let's put there. Yeah. Exercise to increase energy and manifestation abilities. Detox your friendships. And do the work. Okay, I'm going to try to keep these a little bit condensed here so we have enough room for everything I want to pull for you. Parents. Wow. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. And books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Wow. Teacher. Holy moly, aren't you a teacher? I love it. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Just a couple more cards, please. Couple more cards. Waves of prosperity, new abundance, and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Okay, friends, let's get you your angel number. We're going to pull a surprise card. So let's take the top card and we're going to use that as our bookmark here. Okay, let me just make a little bit of space. Beautiful. What do we need to know? Okay, 782. Your current connection or relationship is a valuable experience for you. It's important to take the next step in it now, as this will give you a deeper, more visceral experience of love. Okay, so let's put a surprise card in there. We'll check that out at the end of this reading. But wow, friends, let's dive in here. We have so much to go over. Okay, so there was a few things that were immediately jumping out at me for you guys in group 2 here. So you guys have gone through quite the journey, and what they're kind of showing me is this journey is coming to a close. Your past is being closed out. The door is shutting. And it's really cool because I have this awareness that you've been on this very long journey, but visually they are showing me you in front of this brand new path. And it's like you haven't quite taken your first step yet, but all I can see is this brand new path, and it's like gold and shimmering in the forest, and it's just like, wow, this is a brand new start for you. This is a road you have never walked. This is a completely new experience, and I am hearing experience of love that you've never had before. And you are about to step onto that path, my friend. So what I am seeing and what they are showing me is you looking at this path, but it's like, can I step on this path? Because we're kind of in this pause before we begin. So this pause is critical. This pause before you step on this new road is going to be evolutionary for you, because this is when the transformation really has happened. And I'm hearing it has happened, okay? The past is closed out. It is over. It is done. I am hearing this is what you are closing out, or you have closed out already. So the past isn't going to follow you. You're just going to have, once again, this awareness of, wow, that was quite the journey and it brought me here. And there's this beautiful pause because you're needing to absorb what has come to pass. You are needing to absorb this critical moment of where you are in your journey. And I am hearing this critical moment of fully choosing yourself, okay? And for some reason, this one makes me want to cry. I just got overwhelmed with these emotions because it's like, wow, I never thought I would be here. I never thought I could ever reach this place in my life, in my journey, where my life can truly begin. It can be less about the past, about the hurt, about what has transpired, and now I can finally be free. And it's this moment that you need to absorb so you can fully flush out any remaining toxins that are hindering you from this amazing experience of love that you are about to embark on. And give it to yourself, because I'm really hearing there's multiple ways now that your life is going to take a turn for the better. And like, you keep thinking it's going to be for the worst. Maybe right now you kind of are in this spot where you're just like, I feel stuck. I feel like everything's been dumped on its head. I feel like my life has been turned upside down. Maybe you're in this moment of just like, what? I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know who I am anymore. Maybe you're just in this complete confusion. They're just showing me this bubble of confusion where it's just like, I can't see what's next. I can't see this road that I'm about to go on. I have no idea where it's going to lead. But you need to trust that all of these things are happening for the very powerful reason, as a catalyst of growth for you, as a catapult to pull you forward in one very big shot. So just like a catapult, you might feel like you've been pulled back. Maybe you feel like you've gone back 10 steps and you're like, what the heck? I thought I was on this journey. I thought I was doing really good. And then it's like, whoosh, you got knocked back 10 steps by life. But this is truly to help you review, because they're kind of showing me how now, as you take each step forward back towards the future that you're trying to create, you are reviewing your past and what has happened, and that you now need to absorb the lessons that have happened and make new choices. Maybe you've even noticed this. They're kind of showing me like repeat lessons. So maybe you're like, okay, I know I'm over this situation, but all of a sudden it revisits. So they're giving me the example of maybe an ex you cut out of your life, and you know, say you broke up with them years ago, and you're like, well, I did a lot of the healing that I needed to do, and maybe you just felt no need to reach out again because you're like, you know what, no, I'm over it now. It's been long enough. I've come to a good place with this relationship. But now all of a sudden they're back in your life and they're wanting to reconnect, and you're like, oh, like, what the heck? Why is this happening? What is this? What purpose does this serve? And maybe the situation is simply to show you how far you've come, how you have forgiven, how you have grown and applied the love that you've needed to apply in your life for yourself, and the respect that you've needed to apply to yourself. And so they're kind of showing me these things have been coming in, and they might seem like dun dun dun, and maybe they feel initially like dun dun dun, like, oh no, something bad is going to happen, or maybe you've seen it that way as a negative thing, but it's almost just to show you, hey, this is a review of what you've surpassed. This is a review of what you've learned and how you've grown. So I'm really hearing, if you haven't been getting the downloads already about why certain things have been happening lately, you need to be going in and turning inward and meditating and asking your guides and your higher self the grander purpose for these events that are happening, because I'm really hearing these lessons are invaluable for you, and you need to be taking time to understand them so you can move forward in this new visceral experience of love. So you are really opening your heart, and it's funny because maybe you feel the opposite. They're kind of bringing this awareness, like, once again, you might feel like in a really negative place right now, but oh my, you have transformed. You are so much more open-hearted than you've ever been. So yeah, they're just showing me like you're under a rock, so you don't see what's happening. You don't see what's happening behind the scenes, what's happening energetically, what you have shifted in your vibration. Like, oh my. And they're just showing me how you felt before so worthless, how you never have seen the power of you, the power of your light, how you have doubted every step, how you have struggled to believe in yourself. And this is the transformation that has been necessary. And they're showing me like you have had to go through intense heartbreak, like such intense heartbreak, because you've needed to see the reality of how you've been treated and how you have actually been treating yourself. And now, because you've gone through this cracking open experience where it's been painful, it's been hard, it has been really, like, they're just showing me like the drudgery of it all, and how you're like, can I ever get up for air? I just feel like I'm fighting the winds, I'm fighting the waves that just want to overtake me. And it's constantly this battle of negativity, and trying to then follow the call of your heart and your soul, because you know you deserve better than this. Like, deep down, you know your life is meant to be beautiful and not just a thing endured. So they're showing me how it's felt like you've just been in this restless water and you haven't been able to get the air you've needed. And that's exhausted you. But it's also been this huge shift, because once again, they're showing me the water starting to calm. The water's starting to recede because you've learned the lessons. You've had to go through these experiences to start choosing yourself and saying, you know what? No, I'm getting out of this. I'm getting out of these turbulent waters. I'm going to go find my peaceful waters. I'm seeing I deserve so much more, so much better. Now, there has been opportunities that you thought were right for you and you were denied. This is coming in. This is part of the heartbreak that you have endured. There has been things that you're like, I know this is what I need to be doing. This feels right. This feels good for me. And then you were rejected, as an example. Then things fell flat. Things didn't take off. And you were so heartbroken because you're like, when is there a piece for me? When do I get my turn? And it was so painful for you because you took all of those things so personal inside yourself, so personal into your heart. And it was this big mark, this scar against you. It's still there on your heart, this big scar of rejection, of being shunned, of being shamed for trying to take something for yourself. Now, this is what they want you to understand. Everything happens in divine order and divine timing. And it had nothing to do with you in that personal way. So if something did not take off, If you were rejected from a certain position or relationship or whatever this was, it was actually a protection. Okay, now I am hearing something you might not want to hear, which is you weren't ready. You weren't ready for that opportunity yet. It did not mean it was wrong for you. It did not mean it wasn't right for you. It just meant the timing was not there. And you needed to learn something first. You needed to learn how to value yourself. So they're showing me all these projects, all these things you dipped into, you poured your heart and your soul into. Maybe this is a relationship, maybe this is work, maybe this is entrepreneurship, whatever this is for you. You poured your whole heart and essence into yourself, into these things, and they didn't work out. And that was so devastating for you. It has made you so untrusting of yourself for a while. It was like, well, I shouldn't even bother pursuing these things because what's the point? So maybe you've had to endure that devastation, that feeling of complete loss and emptiness. Oh, so much. But they're really showing me here like how these things were helping you see how much you didn't actually believe in yourself, and how maybe the motivations of these projects, of these relationships, of whatever this is for you, were actually coming from your wounding, from this desperate need to be valued. So think about those core motivations for your work, for your relationships, for the desires you have. Are they coming from wounding? And where do they now need to come from this absolute unconditional love for yourself? Not in this motivation of I need to show the world and prove myself or show others so they can think, oh, she's finally worthy, right? So you can feel that validation. Oh, I'm finally worthy because people now see my work, because I'm finally valued by others, right? So they're just showing me how you're giving the power away. You're giving your worth to external circumstances, to this external validation somehow. How it was just like, please accept me, please love me, please see and validate the work I've put in, the soul that I have, so you could somehow feel more worthy of it all. And they're showing me how you just don't feel worthy of the goodness that you're trying to create for yourself. And they do not want you to create more of that story, because we manifest what we dwell on. We manifest on what is in our vibration, what is within our hearts, even those hidden parts we've hidden away from ourselves. So when we had these things come up and they didn't validate us, they rejected us, it was showing you where you have been doing that to yourself the entire time. So now this is what has to change. What needs to change is this foundation of I'm going to create this so I can then feel worthy, to I'm going to create this because I know I deserve it. I am already enough. And so they're showing me this complete lesson of self-love and self-respect, and how if you had followed the path to conclusion with these opportunities that you thought were going to sustain you and fulfill you, they wouldn't have. They would have fallen apart in another way. So I am hearing you have been so protected. Your guides are like, no, please. No. Like, we needed you to take this journey to learn what you needed to learn. And now you are about to embark on this new path where you now get everything you've been desiring, everything you've been wanting in your heart, because you're doing it from the right place, because you deserve it. You deserve it, okay? So this is this amazing transformation, and you're starting to see that there's been nothing ever wrong with you. Nothing has ever been wrong with you, because a lot of you have this mistaken belief that something was wrong with you. That's why you had to sacrifice everything so you could fit the mold, so you could fit in, so you could do things in the box that society says you must do things. they're showing me this questioning between belief systems. So one of these belief systems is like, no, you need to be following the path that others are doing. And then the voice of your soul is like, no, I want to go this way. Even if it seems completely irrational, completely left field from what society tells you. So there's this battle because you're like, no, this isn't right. This isn't my path. I hate this. I hate that I have to do this. But then there's a voice that goes, well, maybe you should. You need to do it this way. This is how everyone else does it. So it makes you question yourself. It makes you confused. What's the right path? The authentic one. And this is what I'm hearing. Like, you need to become so strong in yourself, so fortified in yourself, that these decisions become second nature to you. It's an immediate yes or no. And I'm really showing me, if you've been given opportunities lately, if you've been having things come up where it's like, oh yes, we'd love to, as an example, hire you, but we need you to sacrifice this. Or, maybe this is what you should do. Maybe you've been getting advice from others. Well, you should do this because, that's the practical thing. And you need to say no to yourself right now. Well, this is where you need to be going into yourself and going, where am I not 100% sold on me? Where am I questioning my worth? Where do I still have a story that says I need to sacrifice so I can receive anything good in my life? Okay, there's a big program here that has got to be removed about this giving and receiving energy, because you have it very backwards, my friend. You have it so backwards that it's like, I need to give, sacrifice, give my whole heart and my whole energy to everything and everyone all the time. And then maybe I can feel worthy enough to deserve a little cookie crumble back. Okay, this is the energy you've been doing. It is so out of balance. Your guides are so loving because they're like, come on, we need you to stop. So once again, maybe you've been put on pause. Maybe this has been frustrating for you. Why can't I do anything right now? Why does nothing work when I try to make it work? They're showing me an example of maybe you're trying to find a job and it's like all the doors closed. Nope, can't go there. Maybe you get rejected and you're like, what's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. This is a time where you need to be choosing yourself. This is a time where you need to go, I am so wonderful. I am so sacred. I am so special. I am a precious gem. I am a gift here on the earth from God. So how do I, from that complete space of self-worth and self-love and self-admiration, want to spend my time here? They're just showing me you need to dig so deep within yourself to unearth the gem that you are. And this needs to become a regular practice. You need to see yourself as the most precious gem. And my eyes are instantly getting attracted to this little angel pendant that I have hanging in my window. And it just immediately makes me see, like, you are supposed to be this amazing angel of light here on earth. And you are. It's not that you're meant to be. You are. You already are. You just didn't see it. You didn't know it because of all the lies you've been told, because of all the things that you've received that have clouded your judgment and perception of your true self. But this is being ripped away. This veil, this band-aid is being ripped off. And you are going to see the truth now. This is fate. So expect massive change, okay? They're showing me the eclipse energy here. Massive awakening is happening for you to your own goodness, to your own glory. You're seeing why things didn't work out. You're understanding why they didn't happen for you, because you are meant to go your own path. A path of complete exceptional love for yourself. So This is amazing. You're realizing rejection as a protection, okay? Rejection doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It meant that is not right for you. Do not go that way. They're showing me such a door closing off. No. You are not going down the past. You are not taking that same path again. You are being so protected from toxic relationships right now, from toxic environments. So please notice this, okay? You are being closed off from pain and suffering for being who you are. There's a lot of jealousy around you, okay? They're showing me people will become incredibly toxic towards you because they see your light. And it's almost like a sixth sense with people. They'll be like, oh my gosh, this person is so much light, they can't handle it. Certain individuals will not be able to handle your light. So please become aware of this as well. This is not a warning in the sense of like, oh, avoid people or protect your energy. No. That you're going to do that just by being in your light. You're going to repel people. You're not even going to have to be in contact with them. But they're just showing me how this has been a protection in the workplace, how this has been a protection in relationships. Like, have you noticed that you've just been cut right off from certain people? And you're like, why did that happen? Like, what happened? But it's almost like you're okay with it. And they're showing me that's because your light is so big. Your light is so big. It's going to leave an impression on people, positively or negatively. And it's always going to be positive because in the end, they're going to realize, oh, it's because I need to be more in my light. She's triggering me because she's so good. I want to hate on her because she's so good, right? So now it's like, well, that's exposing insecurities in those individuals. So don't take any of those things personally, because I really feel like you have in the past where it's like, why can't people give me a chance? Or why do people just close the door on me without even getting to know me? It's because they're afraid. They're afraid of the light and what it will expose in themselves. So have this bigger awareness. So let's talk about all these cards here, because I feel like I just went channeling off there. So I'm getting redirected to these cards now. So yeah, there's two paths ahead. The old one or the new one. But I almost feel like there's not even a choice anymore. You've already chosen the new path. This is just the pause. This is the pause before you step forward. So become aware. This is where you are. If you were drawn to this pile, this is exactly where you are. This breath, this big deep breath before you go in. So get ready for goodness. Get ready for this roller coaster ride of your life, because they're literally showing me a roller coaster right now. So get ready for the fun. Get ready for this amazing moment where you finally get to embrace the full expanse of who you are. No more staying small. No more hiding your light. No more dimming your light to fit in. Okay, because they're really showing me how you've been trying to do this over and over and over. Make yourself fit. You can't. You can't. It is not who you are. You will not fit. Okay? Stop. Recognize the glory of who you are. Recognize the magnificence of who you are. Let the wisdom that you're here to impart and share with others flow free, because I'm really seeing you have so much to share, but you've kind of hidden it because you're like, who will listen to me? Who will accept it? I just don't think people are ready. Well, who are you to say that? Okay? You're ready. So aren't there going to be others like you who are ready to receive your love, who are ready to receive your knowledge and wisdom? Some of you are very self-conscious about your work. Maybe you're like, well, I can't share my work because it didn't work out before. That doesn't mean it won't now. The timing is going to be right. And so I'm really hearing like, trust your intuitive wisdom. You're working through these shadows now so you can clear them, so you can fill them with sunlight and go, okay, I know I struggle with this. but I'm ready to accept these parts of me, and I'm finally ready to boldly step into the unknown and do what is right for myself. So I'm hearing like all these other things that you've been trying to make work, they're too small. They're way too small for you. You're here to be big. You're here to shine bright. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Stop being in this energy of defeat. Okay? Because I'm really hearing, yes, you need to feel defeated, but you are so powerful. You can manifest anything because look, you have manifested your life now. So how can you manifest it in the right way? So we have this beautiful energy coming in of balancing the energies of the giving and receiving of the heart, right? And so there's a few things that are coming through here to help you manifest the right way now, okay? So you're clearing out, like you're just transforming things. This just really makes me think of like magic and you creating with the universe. Like look at the energies here where it's just like I'm open, the universe, I'm open to receiving. I'm open to create. Let's create together. Show me the goodness. Okay, I'm hearing show me the goodness. Show me the money. Show me the success. Show me how big I can be. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is applying the knowledge you now have received. So we have this beautiful photo here, this beautiful painting where it's just like this higher knowledge is coming in. So now it's up to you to integrate it. So I'm saying do the work, okay? So now that you're aware of these big shadow parts within you, this low self-worth, this low self-respect, this need to fit in and be small so you can be accepted, how can you change that? Okay? We're getting the steps. This is what's so miraculous, okay? So there's a few steps here. Okay, so number one, it's recognizing, hey, there's nothing wrong with me. It's recognizing, hey, I get to freely be me in this world. Hey, I am going to put myself in the energy of joy, happiness, and receptivity. So that's what you got to do. You got to play. You got to get used to receiving goodness. When people give you a gift, thank you. I'm willing to receive it. No more denying your own good. Okay? Rejection of the old programs. Okay? So detoxify your friendships. Detoxify old behaviors. Detoxify your own self-talk. Okay? So if you're like, man, I just can't get out of this negative mindset, what can you do to change the mindset? Okay, no more living in this dark cloud of thinking there's something wrong with you, that you don't deserve, that things are happening to you. No, they're happening for you. To shift this, okay? See how loving this is of the universe to go, hey, don't go that path. Don't do that. Don't let yourself be swallowed whole by the negativity. That's not you. That's not true. So call out the lies. So every day I'm saying practice the self-truth. So self-truth, they're showing me a list. What is the truth about me? So if you have a story, this is happening because I obviously don't deserve it. Or, oh, this is happening because I'm being punished for not being good enough. Or, oh, this is happening, blah, 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 blah. So write down the stories that you're actually saying to yourself and then go to the truth of it. Go to your soul. Is this actually true? And if not, what is true? The truth is I am always deserving. The truth is I've always been unconditional love. That is why when these things have happened, I've felt injustice. I have felt complete injustice at what has happened to me because I know deep down I deserve more. So that is your truth. I deserve more. I deserve goodness in my life for free. So start writing out the truth, okay? And when all else fails, they're saying shift the vibration. So we have exercise, okay? So exercise helps naturally raise your vibration. Good music naturally raises the vibration. So I'm really hearing like put yourself into these energies. Exercise, move, go for a walk, be in nature, listen to your favorite music. Like the minute you start getting down, clear yourself. Go to this positive energy, shift it. okay? Because it is absolutely possible to shift your mood. They're also showing me the importance of talking to a good friend. So talk to your friends. Call them when you're down. Call them when you need help or someone just to listen, okay? It's going to get things off your chest and clear your throat chakra. So from here, we also have past life issues. So some of you need to go in and you need to be asking to be shown your past lives that regard to this situation. So ask your higher self, set an intention to meditate, to be shown what you need to be shown about past life healing, any karmic connections to this current situation that you're navigating, and then ask to clear it. Ask your higher self to heal it on your behalf. It is literally that simple. But do not forget to ask for it to be cleared, for it to be healed in the present. Okay? Very important. So from there, we have this amazing energy of higher learning. So you're learning right now. You're learning a lot, and it's time to apply the new lessons learned. And when you're ready, to share them. I'm really seeing the power of the voice, speaking your truth unapologetically. Hey, this is me. This is what I've learned. I'd love to share it. I'm just seeing this move to share it. Share from love. Share from this space of complete unconditional love, and share it because you love it. So I'm really seeing sometimes we have these other motivations. It's like, well, I need to do this for XYZ, or I should do it this way because of XYZ. Instead of just doing it from your heart, just doing it because you want to. That's where you're going to be starting sharing now, is just from your own want, from your own desire, with no strings attached, no other need for it, just to do it because you love it. So I'm seeing this beautiful energy of receptivity coming in, where it's just like, now you get to receive. And once again, they're just illuminating how you've kind of been blocked off or unmotivated or drained from other sources that don't do this for you. So take awareness of that in your life. Where are you feeling drained? Where are you feeling exhausted and burned out? Those are the areas you need to be avoiding right now. And you need to be putting a priority on what actually does feed back to you, what actually does give back to you. So I'm seeing that this transformation is well underway, and it is to truly help you prosper. Okay, so trust your intuition, trust your path, trust that guidance is coming in right when you need it as well. Okay, so let's take a look at our surprise card and review our angel numbers. So we have, blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. This is amazing. This actually makes me think of like the Hanged Man here, just the way she's kind of going upside down. So it's like a change in perspective, right? A total shift in seeing things. It's beautiful. So let's take a relook at our angel number. Sorry, I was like, where were we going? Okay, this is funny because I immediately went to this one. So let's review, but let's take a look at both here. Okay, so 782 was the one we originally picked. Your current connection or relationship is a valuable experience for you. It's important to take the next step in it now, as this will give you a deeper, more visceral experience of love. So this immediately makes me think of your relationship to yourself and your higher self, where it's like, take the next step. It's time to really become grounded in who you are and step forward boldly into to who you are. And this is, of course, resulting in more unconditional love for yourself, right? So let's take a look at this one too. So 785, angel wisdom is reminding you that you were born to live fully and with joy. Take time to eliminate all that is blocking your joy and focus on what is bringing you happiness. Yeah, too perfect. Can't make this up. So take a step back from anything that's not serving you right now. Take a breather, give yourself a rest, give yourself time to play, to receive, to fill your cup with every good thing, because that is what you deserve every single day of your life, my friend. Do you know that you deserve goodness every single day of your life? Are you giving yourself goodness every single day of your life? If not, it's time to start now. So my friends, I hope this helps you. What an amazing reading. I am like totally topped up from this. I'm sending so much love. Please let me know your comments below and let me know who you are, group 2. You are such a beautiful soul. I'd love to know who you are. So share your comments, and once more, sending you all the love. Have a beautiful day. Hello, my beautiful group 3s. Welcome to your pick a card reading today. I'm very excited. When I went to actually pick out your guys' decks for this reading, I was very called to pull this Crystal Spirit Oracle. And as I grabbed the cards, I flipped it over to the bottom card, and I don't normally do that. I was really called to do that. And so just intuitively I did so. And this was the card that was on the bottom of the deck. And I heard very prominently that this was the card that we needed to start off your guys' reading with today. So I'm very excited to learn a little bit more about this card. I haven't used this deck a lot, so I'm not 100% familiar, but that's why I've got the guidebook, and I want to read you guys your opening message. So for those of you who picked this beautiful group 3 with the rose quartz, this is going to be your main message today with the number 48. So let's pop that up here and let's take a look at what we are dealing with here. So we have the rose quartz, the number 48, essential meaning, self-love, self-worth, being enough, and worthiness. When rose quartz spirit appears, you are called to pay attention to one of the most wonderful creations the conscious universe has ever brought into being, you. Have you forgotten how beautiful you are? You have so many strengths and a unique set of qualities that will be like magical superpowers as you walk the healing path. Rose quartz spirit has come to remind you of your soul's worth. Many, many people will benefit simply from knowing you and being in your presence, drinking in the love that radiates from your heart. Trust that the conscious universe is always there to fill you up with the power of love whenever you need it, and remind you that you are worthy of all that you seek, for you are an exquisite expression of divinity. What a powerful and one-of-a-kind source of healing love you are. Isn't that absolutely stunning? I'm so glad I read this from the book because they've worded it so eloquently, and I just knew I needed to share this one for you guys today. It was destined to be. So with that beautiful front-running message here, let's pull some more cards and get this overarching message for you guys with some more detail. So let's grab a few other decks here. I really have been called and drawn to these very feminine decks for you guys. A lot to do with nature and healing and just this beautiful energy. So very feminine flow we're getting today. So we have 2 cards here. Your path. Have courage to follow your own path. Oh, this is lovely. And then we have self-exploration, fairy tales and myths. Oh, this is such a beautiful reading already. Like, I'm just so excited to dive deeper for you guys here. Oh, all right, we've got 2. We've got exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. Okay. Dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your dreams into reality. Amazing. What else have we got? Okay, we got lots there, maybe too much. Let's get a little bit more clarity. Okay, we've got, how many do we have here? 2, okay. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. Wow, okay. If you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that were once closed are opening up, just in different form. Things may not appear exactly as you envisioned. Just heard there, like, to be open to all possibilities. So maybe that's something you've been struggling with, and we're going to go into that shortly here. Shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. Energy signature. The past is in the present. Oh, very interesting. So we got a lot around energy with you guys here. These two cards, one after another. That's fascinating. Okay, let's get a little bit more information. What else is going on with... Woo! Okay. I feel we just need this top one. So I'm going to just take this top one. Raphael, trust your spiritual vision. Your psychic and spiritual abilities are awakening. Trust what you are seeing, for your intuition is correct. You can read between the lines, and the information you feel rising up within you is being divinely revealed to you. You have spent lifetimes preparing for this moment, and although you may feel apprehensive, you were born for this. Believe in the beauty of your gifts. Activation. I trust my inner vision. Wow, that is so stunning. Okay, we're going to pop this here. And there's another deck that I was really called to use for you guys, so we'll pull that as well. So what else do we need to know for pile 3 here? Soulmates. Oh, this is so lovely. Look at this. Coming out of these little cocoons. Oh my goodness. That's lovely. I love this for you. I just keep feeling like you're so not alone. You've got a lot of support around you, group 3. It's really touching. Resolving conflict, love, empathy, compassion, and understanding. Aw, isn't that lovely? Okay, one more please from this deck. Connection. Woo, romance. We've got a message here. Wow, okay. This is truly lovely. Okay. Gonna just pop that here. Okay. Let's see what else. Got just a couple more decks I wanted to pull on your behalf here. So we've got joy. Ooh, loving that for you guys. Getting like vacation vibes. Energy work. Oh my God. Yeah. Lots of energy stuff going on here. That's very interesting. Steady progress. Okay. Go outside. Okay. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Mother Earth. Oh my goodness. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. Wow, so much about nature. Very interesting. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you've put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. Okay, I feel like there's one more in here. Okay, we have Archangel Michael. You're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. Interesting. All right, anything else? Anything else? I'm missing my angel book. Here we go. Let's get you an angel number 923. You are seeing signs, are in touch with the kingdom of heaven. This key to this connection is the love within you. Oh, interesting. Beautiful. So let's grab a surprise card and then we'll take a peek at that at the end of our reading today. Oh goodness, I've got another card in here from my last reading. Sorry, I gotta put that away. Okay, so let's dive in. Okay, so this is really cool. I just feel like such a feminine energy coming through very strongly for you guys in group 3 here. And I'm just hearing the word surrender. That seems to be really coming through here. Surrendering to life, surrendering to the flow, letting life be what it will be. And I'm just seeing like this very prominent need to focus on yourself, on your needs, on filling up your love cup, in making your life a beautiful experience, one that is filled to the brim. And they're showing me the only thing that seems to be sabotaging this surrender, this beauty, is this energy of your past. And this is very interesting because, you know, we have the conflict resolution, we have the clear yourself and Archangel Michael, and we have so much about energy work here. And I just keep feeling like this energy wanting to purge and be let go, but it needs your permission. And this is what's really interesting. So I'm hearing you have free will, group 3, and you are needing to use that free will now to exercise a choice that is right for you. And this choice is to choose yourself, is to choose your own relationship with yourself above all others, above the past, above whatever has hurt you, what has ever made you feel insignificant or not right or small. They're showing me a very strong energy of self-criticism and self-doubt. Maybe you've been noticing this and you've been noticing how you're unconfident, how you're having a hard time advocating for yourself. But I just keep hearing like this is all attached to stories from your past. And these stories cannot come with you into the future because you are someone who deserves to love themselves. You are someone who wants to love themselves and live a life of love. And in order for you to do that, you must cut these strings, these ties that are binding you to these things, to these stories, to these hurts and these wounds, because they don't deserve you. And I'm really hearing that whatever has hurt you in the past, it does not deserve you. And you need to stop giving your power, your ability to really love yourself to these events. Because that is the only thing that I am seeing that is stopping you, that is in your way of fully mastering your life. And I'm hearing these words specifically, mastering your life, because you've worked very hard, darn hard is what I'm hearing. You've worked darn hard to get yourself here to where you are now at this point of final release. So I am hearing you need to take this time to pause and do a final review. So some of you might need to take some time to do some journaling, some writing, some daydreaming, some recollection of your past and those stories to say a final goodbye. And that's what I'm really, really seeing is some sort of ritual where you can release these things for good. So I'm being called to point you into the direction of a cord cutting ceremony where you can release these energetic cords that are binding you to the past, that is hindering you from moving forward into your bright new future. So with this, we have this beautiful energy of Mother Earth. And what is Mother Earth? She is our great mother. She is what supports us, nourishes us, nurtures us. And I'm just seeing this energy of your past going into the ground. You're surrendering it to her to carry for you. And this beautiful weight is released off of your shoulders. This beautiful awareness that you're no longer alone, that you don't have to carry this with you anymore or believe these stories that you aren't enough, that you're not perfect the way you are, that you need to be different or change to fit in. And you're giving these woes, these problems to God. You're giving them over to the universe and saying, here, you take this from me. You remove this from me so I can now live my best life. And that's exactly what I see you doing, is you are learning how to protect yourself. You are learning how to put shields and boundaries and guards in place so that these thoughts, these past experiences never can hurt you again. You're no longer exposing yourself to these sorts of situations, these toxic beliefs, or perhaps toxic individuals who have teared you down, because you're loving yourself enough to see your worth, to see your value. And this is what's so beautiful. As you start recognizing your value and recognizing your worth, you start realizing how you deserve and always have deserved to walk your own path. So I am seeing this energy of confidence come in for you, group 3, and it's absolutely amazing. You are starting to champion yourself. You're starting to make choices for yourself where you were so hesitant before, almost like, can I do this? Am I good enough? The self-doubt comes in, but that is no longer going to hold you. You're no longer going to be a slave to those emotions, to those feelings. They're going to be gone because you are choosing to clear yourself of these energies for good. So this is what I'm seeing Archangel Michael being here for, who's so prominent to help you remove these cords. So you need to be calling in that support and protection daily from toxic thoughts, from toxic negativity, from your past, and to cut those cords, my friends. And this is allowing you to once more step into the person you deserve to be. And this is where this self-exploration is really coming in. Maybe you've noticed this energy because they're showing me someone kind of with one foot on one area and one foot on the other, like two separate lands or places, and you're kind of 1 foot on each side. So this represents your past and this represents your future. And they're just kind of showing me how it's like you feel maybe this back and forth, like I know I'm not this person anymore that I used to be, but I'm still feeling these little tendrils hanging on. So that's where you're kind of feeling this confusion, perhaps. Maybe you've had decisions and the clarity just hasn't come because the old you is still trying to take center stage, but the new you is fighting. So if you've been noticing you've been confused lately, you haven't been able to make very strong decisions, that is why, because you're learning to be who you are, who you really are, and make decisions according to your best self, your true self, and what they deserve. So this is now the space that you're going to be in, and they're showing me, take that foot and put it into your future, put it into your present, really deciding by severing these energies from your life that this is who you're going to be now. You're going to be all of you. You're going to be all of who you've been meant to be. And they're showing me just this beauty coming in from that. Sorry, friends, I just had to adjust my lighting. I was kind of fading there. So hopefully you guys can see everything a bit better now. But yeah, as I was saying, we're getting this amazing glow up, and I'm really feeling like this is going to be affecting your future because you're going to be choosing yourself. You're going to be making decisions from this space of complete authenticity, and you're removing the shame. And they're kind of wanting to bring that in, like, what would your life look like if you removed any shame you feel around being who you are, or around your talents, or around what you're good at, and just allowed yourself to be in this full self-acceptance and this full awe of every aspect of you. And I really feel that come through with the rose quartz, that a beginning message for you guys of this self-love. Like, have you forgotten how wonderful you are? Have you forgotten how beautiful you are? How capable you are, and how you are part of the divine and are worthy of so much goodness. So I'm seeing this conflict resolution card really makes sense because I feel like this is the dual side of yourself. You know, maybe there's these two parts of you where it's like, this is you still kind of feeling like I'm not good enough, I'm unworthy, these stories that reflect your past experiences. And then this is your new version of self, this person you've been really working on and building up in your life and really fortifying within yourself, coming in to heal and accept that side of yourself. So we're seeing this complete convergence of your shadow and light coming together in this beautiful acceptance and this beautiful resolution of all parts of you. And it's absolutely amazing what you are going to be accomplishing, what you are accomplishing at this very moment. So I'm really seeing it's time to make peace with those parts. It's time to make peace with the stories of the past and stop letting them control you. Stop letting them fill you with shame or hurt or pain or anger. It's time to bring resolution to your past. And I really feel like you're coming to this awareness how the past is over, okay? So really clarifying that in your life. The past is over. The past, it's time to let it go. And allowing yourself to see how things have changed. Because what I'm really seeing is if they have not already been coming into your life, is this complete supportive connections, okay? So we have connection and we have soulmates. I really feel this energy coming in so strongly for you. We have Mother Earth, this support, this beautiful support of people who truly see you, of people who truly love you, who want to be there for you, who want to really support you in all of who you are. And I'm also hearing this with job security as well. So maybe if you've noticed like this lack of support in your life, even financially, I see that changing. I'm seeing you really step into this energy where it's like, wow, I know I deserve support. I know I deserve to be, all of who I am and share my expansive gifts and be supported in them. So I'm really seeing this amazing energy coming in and solidifying and staying in your life because you're choosing that for yourself. So really, really beautiful. I'm seeing such a huge glow up in your life. I'm seeing such a boost in confidence. I'm seeing such a huge energy of love, of abundance coming in for you guys as you keep discovering who you are and choosing who you want to become. So we have this Raphael card with Trust Your Spiritual Vision, and I thought that card was really beautiful because it really was saying how you need to be trusting your spiritual awakening right now. You need to be trusting this guidance that you're receiving right now. And I feel like there's something in your gut that is telling you this life is possible. A life of love is absolutely possible. A life of support is absolutely possible. And a life where you feel fully deserving and worthy is possible. So think about those dreams in your life that you have. Think about the things you want and you desire. Is there any certain one of them that you just feel a very defining feeling with, where it's like, I know this is meant to be mine. I know this is my dream and I'm meant to do it. And notice if there's any hesitations that are coming up at this time that are blocking you from truly believing that that's possible. And this is where we want to start to remove those cords. This is where we want to shift our belief systems and start actively becoming aware on a daily basis of that motivation for this dream. So I'm really seeing taking action in this dream is going to be very helpful. It's going to trigger you because it's going to show you where you are over sacrificing or over giving or not receiving the credit you deserve, or where you're feeling undeserving or unworthy. So be mindful of that your dreams will trigger you, but that is exactly what they're meant to do. They're meant to remove these fears and things that are standing in your way. So be mindful of that. If you're seeing this healing happen as you start pursuing the things you really want, as you start pursuing your path and claiming your authenticity, there might be these triggers, but they're only there for you to surmount, for you to heal, so you can be fully unapologetic in who you are and fully confident in what you're bringing to this world, okay? Because you are bringing so much to this world. We have this so highlighted with your first card. Okay, so don't give up. This is where the steady progress is really coming in. It's like one step at a time. Just keep going. Don't overwhelm yourself. We know it's hard when you've only believed certain things about yourself your whole life to make change overnight. but I'm hearing you need to see how far you've already come, how many steps you've already taken, and that this is not a leap. This is not a leap for you to achieve, okay? So every day, put it in front of you. This is happening for me. Everything is happening for me with ease and grace. I can do this. I can believe in myself. And take practical action where you need to shift energy. So when you feel negativity, when you feel low self-doubt, how can you shift the energy through joy, through movement, okay? Really, really notice that. And be aware as well, like what psychic visions you've been receiving, even through your dreams. Like, what are these things that the universe keeps dropping, these signs and these hints, like, keep going, keep going, this is coming, this is coming. So I'm really seeing this tranquility that is starting to come into your life, this balanced energy. It feels like the scales are balancing for you. So no more of this, you being put on the back burner. You're going to be on the front row seat of your life. You're going to be the star of your life. You're going to be in your life and fully in love with your life. So this breakthrough is happening. Things are really dramatically changing, and it's all because of you being willing to make these internal shifts. So it's beautiful. They're showing me this key being handed to you. So you have the key. You have the answers. You just have to unlock that door and open your heart wide to receive the blessings that you rightly deserve. So let's pull one more card, my friends, and then we're going to take a look at our angel number. So beautiful. I just really wanted to pull this deck for you. Okay, so we have Guardian Angel. Trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with the divine will. Focus only on love, and all that you desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. So beautiful. So yes, we got a ton of support. You are so loved. The universe is working in your favor, okay? So if things kind of seem like they're not working in your favor, if you're struggling right now, trust, okay? Clear that energy. Give your worries to that God box. Give them to Mother Earth. Let it go. Trust that everything is happening in perfect time. And I'm just seeing a delivery come and being dropped off at your doorstep. So you're going to be receiving something very soon. And it's funny, we had that note here, this love note here, pictured in this connection card. Like there's something waiting for you to be opened, waiting to be opened, and it's coming. So let's review our angel number now and take a look at our surprise card for you. So we have 923. You are seeing signs and are in touch with the kingdom of heaven. The key, that's hilarious. So we have the key. The key is to this connection is the love within you. Oh my God, that's so crazy. So yeah, I totally forgot that even said that on this number. So the key, right? You're being given the key. You have the key to this beautiful connection with the divine. You have the key to this connection in your life. And I love how they're really showing here. You're seeing the signs, okay? You're getting signs. So make sure you're taking awareness of that. So let's take a look at our surprise card. Oh my gosh, can't get any better than this. So self-love, love yourself. Yes, this is the journey you're on. This is the path you are claiming for yourself, is this amazing self-love. You deserve love. You deserve the best life. You deserve to live in love every single day. So don't forget to give that to yourself, my sweet one. All right, friends, have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, please let me know in the comments below. Lots of love and light.